How's it going, everybody? Happy Saturday and happy 4th of July, those who are celebrating. I came on here today because I finished my first kind of little batch of necklace chimes. I had a lot of people asking about these, so I do have a handful of them. I'm just going to show you each one because each one is unique and different. I will eventually be putting them on the site, but we have a list of people who already want them, who have priority, so these will be available to that list of people. I have more, I think, than that list of people, so if you do want one before I put them on the site, be sure to email us immediately, because, again, I only have so many. But anyway, here they are. Let's take a look at a couple of them. Like I said, they're all a little different. Give a listen to what they sound like. I've been wearing mine at work and like everywhere, and I just love the kind of jingling it has as I walk around in my day-to-day in my car. I'll kind of like play with it sometimes. But anyway, let's take a look at this one. They all have 3 pieces that are going to be either brass or bronze, hammered brass, and the one that is engraved. So this one says, let's see, can I get a good angle of this? It's the problem with the mirror polish sometimes. This is a quote by Tesla. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And this is a bronze piece. And then behind this guy, we've got this beautiful aged hammered brass. This piece is brass, actually. And then you get this little feather. Or a leaf, rather. This is a leaf. Let's see. You want to focus? There we go. And you can see they've got a really lovely mirror polish to these. Now, eventually these will patina naturally because they do have a wax coating on them, but you know, this is going to be something you're handling, and brass and bronze will patina over time when worn. And this is the one that I've had for a couple of weeks now, and you can see the kind of patina it's starting to develop. Let's go closer here. It's just beautiful. Like, I love to see the patina progression. Eventually this will even get like greens, depending on the conditions that you live in. But I just love the way that the worn look, the way that it gets as it wears. Now, if you don't like the way that it looks as it wears, you can always keep them bright and polished and shining just like this, with a little bit of brass polish every so often if you want to. But you only want to do that so often because, you know, every time you buff a piece of metal, you're actually taking a little bit of it off. All right, let's take a look at this one. This one's a quote by Ram Dass. The quieter you become, the more you can hear it. There we go. Man, getting this thing to focus is not very easy. And then behind that guy, and that's a piece of brass. And then we've got some hammered brass, nice aged, distressed looking. These are all shiny, but like, so the reasons why this one looks like this, I should talk about that a little bit actually. And then you've got a little leaf on this side. The reasons, okay, let's talk about these. And it's also good to talk about these to discuss, you know, why things are priced the way that they are. These things may seem simple. They are not. There's a lot of work that goes into these little pieces of metal. I know they're tiny and they seem insignificant, but sometimes the most insignificant things are very complex and significant. So what happens here is, first off, every single one of these pieces I made with my hands. There's only a limited amount. Shaped these all by hand. These were all hand cut, hand sanded down, hand shaped, hand polished, and hand hammered, and also annealed for sound. Because if you did want to take these apart and put them, I'm going to give extra leathers, so you can do like kind of fidget stuff with it, and twirl them around in your fingers and stuff. That's what I was originally doing with them. But this is a piece of brass that has been annealed and then just roughly polished. It wasn't sanded down. It's got the annealing colors to it because when you hammer a piece of metal, you add a lot of work hardening into it, and you break up the crystalline structure. And that can sometimes lead to an unbalanced tone. But by heat treating it, what you do, heat treating it to the point where it's like really glowing red, the crystalline structure gets to melt down and realign. And if you combine multiple rounds of heat treating, hammering, and then also polishing, you're going to end up with a piece of metal that has a longer sustain and an overall prettier tone to it, kind of just like a more whole quality to the sound and a longer sustain. So, all right, let's take a look at the couple more that I've got. This one, oh, this one is just 3 pieces of hammered brass. But oh no, it's not. Silly me. I've made a couple different ones. So here we've got a nice high polished piece of bronze. This one actually was one of the first ones I made before I did the redesign on the logo. This one is a quote by Shakespeare, "The earth has music for those who listen," dog tag style. And then we've got this other nice piece of distressed, hammered, annealed brass. And on the back of the one that has the quote on it, we've got this cool flower of life design. Pretty. All right, moving along. I've got 2 more to show you. And then again, like I said, I'm going to take some pictures of these this weekend, put them on the website. But again, everybody who's on that list gets first dibs. info@acolyteinst.com to get on that list. Here is another one of the Tesla quotes. Come on, man. Behind this guy, we've got this cool piece, the longer, skinnier piece of distressed hammered brass, and then another piece of distressed hammered bronze. That one's cool. It's hard to show the detail of like what these actually look like in person. Like, I probably should be doing this outside, honestly, so you can like really get the shimmer of the light. I just love the variance in colors and so on and so forth. Okay, and the last one that I got right here is which quote is this? This is another one of the Ram Dass. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. And behind that guy, we've got this lovely piece of distressed hammered bronze. And then we have another little lovely brass leaf. Isn't that one pretty? I do love that sound. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, this is mine. I'm keeping that one. So I've got 6 pairs. These may all go to the people on the lists, actually. But in case they don't, they will be going up on the website within the next couple of days. If you want one, shoot us an email ASAP. I just love the way they look in the light. It's so pretty. All right, I hope you guys like them. Be well. Have a lovely and safe holiday. My head is too big. You don't need to worry about it fitting over your head because my head is gigantic. So they fit over mine. They're going to fit over yours. Have a lovely rest of your holiday. Great weekend. Be safe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. For more info, visit acolyteinstruments.com. You can shoot us a DM here or email us at info@acolyteinst.com. All right. Till next time. Oh, wait. I should look if there are any questions. Any questions? No? All right. Good. Bye.